Hello, good morning everyone. This is Chen Mengfei from CGTN coming to you live from Harbin's Central Street. First, I want to show you my favorite toy slash activity from Harbin. I know you've seen the hot air balloons, you've seen the motorboats, you've seen even the white snow fox, but this is my favorite. It's a traditional Harbin toy that anyone you talk to, especially older men and young people, they will love it. And I am apparently a genius at it. Usually you play on the ice, but you can pretty much whip it anywhere. Okay, that was my stage fright. I'll try it again. Okay, I'm really nervous. So you just whip it wherever. Okay, sorry. One last try. There we go. You can whip it anywhere, and you can whip it. You can imagine how it is on the ice. There, you have the idea. And because I love it because it's so simple, it's not elaborate, it doesn't require any electricity. It's just a little metal top and a stick that you can whip. And you can see I'm really out of shape, so I'm already breathing. It's a great exercise. Last night I was over there on the river, on the ice, and some young men were watching it with me together. So it can be a group activity, and 5 minutes. It's a great workout. Okay, so let's start the day. Let me introduce you to my new friend.
Hello, Cici.
Hi,
nice to
Wally.
meet you.
Nice to meet
Welcome
you.
to Harbin. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Wow, you really choose a perfect day to visit Harbin.
Let's go.
Let me show you something really fresh for our local people.
Yes.
You will see it surprised me and it made everybody say wow because here in this passage tunnel,
Yes.
you can see the newly covered carpets along this passage.
This is the carpet, huh?
Yes, you can see the carpet here.
This. When was it laid?
It was laid on the night of the January the 3rd, 2 days ago. Yes. This tunnel was built in 2007. In the past 16 years, it never covered with carpet.
Because you've lived in Harbin for how long?
I've been living in Harbin for more than 20 years, and I can tell you.
And you can tell.
It's really fresh for our local residents.
I saw this.
We couldn't believe it.
I saw this on social media. People were like, "Oh my Harbin! Oh my God, Harbin! What are you doing? Are you kidding me? We lived here 20 years. There was never carpet, and now all the tourists are here. You laid out carpet for them. But it shows a great care, the central government. You can see people are working to clean the snow.
Yeah.
I talked to one of them earlier, and they've been working since 3 a.m.
Yes.
So we have a long way to go, so let's start walking.
Let's go.
And you can take us. And Wallis, you were really right into it, but can you tell us more about yourself? Like, how come you speak such good English? What do you do here in Harbin?
I really call myself a self-product of this province.
Okay.
I was born in Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous region.
Wow. Why don't you talk to the camera while I put this in the cameraman's bag?
Okay, yes. Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
And remember, when you come to Harbin, protect yourself like us, because you need a really thick down jacket.
I'm back.
And now, Cici, can you hear the music?
Oh, a little bit.
Listen. When you are here walking along this famous street,
and I love. Youzhi, can you take a photo of the video of the building? I love these buildings. They're so beautiful.
Then you will love the street.
Yes. They're from what era?
This street was built since the end of 18th century. Yes. And it formed just like this in early 19th century.
Okay.
So in the past 100 years, it didn't change quite a lot.
Look at how beautiful these little details are. I think, is it Baroque style or Art Nouveau? What is it?
Yes, it's Art Nouveau.
Okay.
You can tell we have Chinese characters here, Jiangyar Xiaoxue.
Yeah.
It's a primary school. But do you know, in last century, it is an apartment store.
It is Qiulin department store.
Actually, it is touring company's Daoli branch. And Qilin Company is China's very first, earliest department store in China.
That's what surprised me about Harbin. It has so many firsts in China.
Yes.
The first department store.
The symphony orchestra.
The first, and this is the first pedestrian street. Like I'm from Beijing, we have Wang Fujing, and
famous
this is so popular in China all over. But Harbin had the very first one.
Yes, this pedestrian street was built in early 19th century.
It was made a 步行街, a walking street, by the late 1990s, was it?
In the 1997.
1997.
Yes, it changed into a commercial pedestrian street.
So it was a department store, and now it is
a primary school.
A primary school. What
and that balcony, you can see over there, they give performances. Senior citizens will give
on that balcony.
Choir, over there.
Wow, what a pretty, beautiful spot.
And pupils will play musical instruments.
Yes.
And local opera actors will give 二人转 performances.
Oh, wow.
Especially in summer days. You know, Harbin is the only Asian city entitled by UNESCO as City of Music.
I didn't know that.
There are 6 cities around the world have that title, City of Music. And in Asia, we have only one. That is Harbin.
I know Harbin had one of the first orchestras because of its Russian history, which we will talk about later. But as I understand it, as the Russians sort of left the area, the orchestra also went with them, right?
Yes, but we have many, many Russian architectures and residents. You see over there at the corner of the street? That is a Russian restaurant. A lady who moved to the city with her family in 1903.
And you can see there's so many tourists here. 小姐姐，打扰一下你们，请问你们是从哪里来玩的呀？
As I tell you,
the locals feel like they're not wanted. Everyone wants to talk to the southern tourists, and they already know if they're from here, nobody wants to talk to them, nobody wants to interview them. They don't care about their stories. Oh, this is the restaurant.
This restaurant.
Wow, National Geographic's top 50 restaurants in China. We might have to fact check that, but it's pretty impressive. So tell us about this Russian restaurant.
Actually, a lady. Her name is Nina.
Okay.
She moved to the city with her family. Her father was a railway construction worker.
But I can see it's beautiful in there.
Oh,
trespassing.
Can I have a try?
No.
No, it's not open yet.
But you can see it's beautiful.
Not business hour.
We'll come back later. But tell us about the story.
The lady, as I tell you before,
a Russian lady.
Harbin was formed by construction workers, by local Chinese residents, because the Russian government at that time, they tried to build a railway connecting Russia and China. So we call it China Eastern Railway. In Chinese, we call it 中东铁路, but it's not the Far East region. It's China Eastern Railway.
I see.
It also connects Liaoning, Jilin provinces, even to Dalian port. So the lady who moved her life or her furnitures here, she moved to this area with her father and her family. She didn't speak Chinese, but she lived in Harbin for almost her entire life.
Oh my God, you can see a fish in there. This is from the Songhua River.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but this is just so cool. So this is actual ice from the Songhua River.
Yes.
And that's why there's fish in it.
You see, we have also small fish.
And smaller fish here.
Yeah.
I mean, who had the idea of, it is a crazy idea to get ice from the frozen river and build structures out of it.
I think the fish gave you the answer. At the very beginning, all those ice lanterns were made by fishermen who caught fish along the Songhua River.
Oh, so ice lanterns. It was used for a real purpose.
Yes, they worked day and night. You know, in southern China, we get dawn set in very early.
I see.
In almost 3:30 p.m. or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We have no sun, so they need light. They use the ice to hollow it, put a candle inside. Then here comes the ice lantern.
I see.
Now we don't need it. We have electricity, all kinds of lighting supports.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to
I
China?
think I saw him earlier at the hotel, and I asked you if you want to be on the live stream. You said no.
No, it wasn't me.
It wasn't. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It was another Russian person who's
Russian, but it's not me.
who's less handsome than you. Can you say hi to our audience?
Hi.
We're from CGTN. She's from this is
I'm local.
Heilongjiang.
I'm
She's
from here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is this your first time to be here?
My first is multiple.
Wow,
Oh,
your
first
Chinese
time.
good.
Where do you come from?
Moscow and Vladivostok.
Oh, wow.
Vladivostok. Mm.
Which one is from Moscow? Which one is from?
She Vladivostok, I'm from Moscow.
Oh wow.
That's why she speaks good Chinese.
I see. Because it's closer to China.
Yes.
What's your guys' impression of Harbin? How do you like it?
Very good. Very good. I really like it.
What has been your favorite thing so far?
This street.
This street.
And how nice are all the people everywhere.
It's true.
Yeah.
Harbin people are so nice.
You can
Yes.
feel the enthusiasm from us.
And it's not just this year, right? It's every
year.
It's just Dongbei people. It's just people from this part. Have
It's
you guys?
Dongbei style.
Yes. Have you guys been to the ice world?
Not yet. Okay. We will be tomorrow, maybe.
Tomorrow.
after
Good
tomorrow.
luck. It's sold out.
Ah,
Yes.
because today is the opening day for the Ice and Snow Festival.
So
It's the 40th session.
it's the 40th year. Did you guys know about this history of Harbin that is actually built by Russians?
A little bit. We know about immigrants from 1950s around, something like that. That they have immigrated here from far east of Russia and some things like that. Yeah.
So one question I had is that there's so many Russian restaurants on this street. Have you guys tried any of them? Are they any authentic?
We haven't. We know some bloggers from China who speak Russian who tried, and they said that they are quite legit. That the kitchen is very good.
Okay.
I think we will visit some of the places. It's just a lot of places to look on, so it's hard to choose.
So how come there are so many Russian tourists in Harbin? How did you guys even find out about it? Who gave you the idea of coming here?
I think for the Far East, it's a common idea to visit Harbin, Kunshun, and Sukhumkai areas because they are so close.
You need to take just 3 hours bus and get to the border, and after you take a train, you come here.
3 hours from Vladivostok
Yes,
to the border and then to Harbin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna go to Modern Hotel, so see you guys later. Really nice to see you guys.
Enjoy our trip
Enjoy.
here.
How do you say enjoy in Russian?
Enjoy.
Like have fun.
Веселитесь.
Facilities, да.
Facilities.
Yes.
Facilities.
Okay, bye. Have
Bye-bye.
a nice day.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I'm so sorry I keep interrupting you
No,
with your
that's
story.
okay. That's
I
okay.
think I'm a big
Because
ADHD.
this is a blog with all stories. Oh, let's wait for the
Yes.
light.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yeah.
now you see the Russian tourists.
Yeah.
Actually, you can see a lot of Russian stores along the street.
Mm.
I remember some people asked me, we are visiting Harbin, why we are buying souvenirs from Russia? Because Heilongjiang is the border province. Yes, we share a 300 kilometer long, 3,000 kilometer long borderline with Russia.
Oh, because the whole, like, sort of the
Yes.
head of the rooster.
Yes,
It's bordering
so we
Russia.
have many port cities. Vladivostok is
Land
a crossing
force.
border with Heihe.
Yes.
And we have Suifenhe.
And you're from Heihe, right?
No, I'm but it's okay. I have a colleague who's from Suifenhe. Her Russian language is just fluent
I
as
see.
Russian people.
So from here, we're pretty much just walking all the way to the famous Modern Hotel.
Yes, and you can see along the street, tourists are coming out. Well, children are playing.
Cute kids. You
Yeah,
have two
let's walk
kids?
here. Yeah, I have two
Do
kids.
they ever come here for fun?
A lot.
Yes.
Because the Zhongyangdaji is different for other parts of tourist destinations. It's not only for tourists, it's for local people.
That's what I love about it. That's why also I love the toy I was playing with. Because, you know,
Yes.
these are things that local people also
Yes,
enjoy.
exactly.
And, you know, as much as the buzz Harbin has created, you know, with the ice world, with all the things, those are really for the tourists, right?
This is not only for the tourists, it's also for local people.
Yes.
the atmosphere created here, you can merge in.
Yes.
And it's part of our daily life. Whenever you come to this street, you can see not only tourists, but local people. They are having fun.
You can see someone falling.
Yes. They're
It's very
You
slippery.
can tell he's not from local.
No?
No.
Okay, he seems a bit hip. And he's hurting his butt.
Uh-huh. I can tell from his trousers. He's
Oh,
not from
he's not
local.
from here.
We wear thick trousers in winter.
I see.
Yes.
And is this considered a busy day on Central Street?
No, this is not the busy day and this is not the busy hour. But today is special for Harbin residents. They are having this day off.
Wow, you have a holiday. What for?
My friend was so jealous last night. He WeChat me, why you are not working tomorrow? I said, because it's a festival.
What
for
festival?
The whole city. Today will be the opening day for the 40th Harbin International Ice and Snow Festival. You know what?
Yes.
Andy Lau, Liu Dehua, is here now in
No
Harbin.
way.
Yes.
Get out of
Yes.
here. Andy Lau, I love him. 给我一杯忘情水.
Wow, you love him. I can tell. He's preparing for the opening ceremony tonight.
Oh.
We'll give performance here. Is that a spot alone?
That is really exciting because as I work for CGTN, so we're actually going there later tonight.
Okay.
But I don't think we have a front row seat, but still, I'm happy to watch Andy Lau from any distance.
Okay.
But I'm not looking forward to the cold because it's really cold at the ice world because you're surrounded by ice.
So please keep yourselves warm.
And today is much colder than yesterday. Yesterday was like -3.
Right now today we're -10.
-10. I think at the ice world it must be -15 or 20.
But I think really these days Harbin is blessed,
Yeah?
We have snowfall this morning.
Oh.
We couldn't believe it.
I mean, if you're a tourist, you would love it, right?
Yes.
Because you came here to see the ice and snow.
And you can see we have a lot of people walking here. They are tourists, they're local residents.
Yes. How do you distinguish who are the local, who are the tourists?
You can judge from their outfit.
Yeah? How so?
Just I mentioned just now, look at the trousers and the shoes. When ladies, they wear a fur coat. They're not from local.
Oh, locals wear fur coats and the tourists wear puffer jackets.
Down jackets, and usually they wear light color. White, pink, or like you.
Well, I mean, I literally just bought this one at one of the touristy spots because I think it's so festive, and I think it will make us look a bit nicer, so people will be, less defensive.
But I really like this one. Harbin Railway Bureau decorated a special train connecting Harbin and Mohe into this style.
Yes. You know what? We were on that train.
Really?
It was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in my life. It was full of people from Guangdong.
Okay.
And they were so passionate. They were singing, they were dancing, they were drinking. They brought their own champagne glasses.
Oh, sick.
They were drinking on the train. Once the show was over, they kept on drinking with everyone. And then at one point, it was really funny. At one point, the train staff had to tell them, hey, if you're eating the 柿子, what's 柿子in English?
冻柿子.
Yeah, the
frozen persimmon.
The frozen persimmon you cannot drink because it is a poisonous combination.
Yes.
And the aunties were just like, we don't care, we're having a good time. And the train staff was like, no, really, you really cannot drink. You will get poisoned. It was a bit out of control, but it was so fun.
Yes.
And I was like, why are you going to Mohe? It's so cold. It's the coldest place in China. And they're like, we didn't think Harbin was cold, so we think we're gonna challenge
Mohe. You see, that's the Zhongyang post office.
Oh, it's beautiful. So these buildings, they're all
old. Yeah, along this building we have almost 70 architectures from last century. They stand here for 100 years, seeing the city, seeing people come and go, seeing the trees turns from green and to leafless. But still, the city is here waiting for everybody come here to discover the beauty of it.
And I think that's the sort of the assets of Harbin, right?
Mhm.
You've got the ice world, but you've got such a fascinating, diverse history and culture.
Yes.
There's so many things the city can sort of capitalize on
Mhm.
to tell its really interesting stories.
I think it's in the blood of the city because from the first day, the city is a city with no city wall.
Oh,
It is open to everybody.
I see. It's not like Beijing where it was like an imperial capital and there was hierarchy, there's wall. It's like a immigrant city, sort of like New York.
It's a quite different Chinese city.
Mm.
My friends coming from different parts of China come here to see, wow, it's just like Europe.
Yeah.
I say yes, but you can come here anytime you want without applying for a visa or a passport.
What do you mean?
Because
Harbin?
to Harbin, it's a European city, but you don't need a visa or a passport.
True.
Yeah.
What are these people doing?
Oh, here. They are constructing a snow sculpture.
Oh, wow.
You know, this year, in Chinese zodiac,
Yes.
it's the year of dragon.
Ah,
You
it's
can
the year of
see,
Long.
yeah.
Apparently, by the way, they're translating it to Long now.
Long, yeah.
Because I guess dragon is a different.
In Western culture, it's something evil.
Oh, is it?
But in our culture, it's the very lucky symbol.
It is.
Yes,
Everyone
it represents
everyone's a long baby.
Yes.
And a pig baby.
Yeah.
It's
You
so
see,
impressive how
they
they
cut
do it.
the hard snow into a piece of art.
They're really artists, aren't they?
They are artists. Truly
So,
artists.
We have walked
Wow.
quite fast to my impressively, and we've arrived at the arguably the most famous building on Central Street, right?
Yes, it's the most famous one. I do not need to tell. You can see 1906.
Oh wow, I see. So this
It
is
is a hotel.
Uh-huh.
It's a place for catering, for accommodation, for entertainment. Until today, it is.
And we can enter from here.
I recommend we go from that way.
Okay.
You see, everybody is having an ice cream.
It's
and
one of
take
the
a bite.
must-dos, and we will end our live stream later when we come back here for an ice popsicle. Are you up for it?
Okay.
You are?
Okay.
You have to do it when you're in Harbin. You have to get a model. Like, look, this guy is doing it. Let me ask him. 哥，您是哪儿来的呀，哥？
怎么了？
没事，跟你 say 个 hi. He doesn't seem like he wants to talk. Okay, I'm gonna continue our own way. So where do we enter this modern hotel?
Over there. That is the front door.
I want to sort of, take a moment and just close my eyes and imagine it's some 100 years ago, and this was the most popular entertainment place in this region, right?
From its name, you can see it's modern. Modern fashion. The best in that time.
You can imagine the most posh people of the era wear their best clothes with their most handsome, beautiful companies.
Guo Moruo and Song Qinling lived in this hotel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in last century. So let's go inside.
I think the restaurant door might be closed. Why don't you try? You can go try, see if it's open.
Let me see.
If not, we can enter from the hotel side.
No, it's locked.
The restaurant opens at 11, but the hotel is open. So we can
Let's go from that part.
And
is that Sichuan dialect?
Oh, I couldn't hear it.
And here you can see Huamei. It's also a Russian food restaurant.
Oh.
People wait in long line to buy bread here.
Wow. Russian bread are quite good, aren't they?
Yes, and also sausages. Did you try it?
I tried one yesterday, but I'm confused. Is it Chinese or is it Russian?
It's Russian style.
Oh, it's Russian
sausages,
style.
Hongchang, and it's the famous. There's a saying that every train and plane that leaves Harbin carries the flavor of Hongchang.
Last night I was on social media and I saw someone say the new way to eat one of those ice cream is to wrap it in one of those breads and also with a sausage.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so disgusting, but apparently it's the new cool
When
way.
we were little, when we have picnic in springtime, we have bread and sausages. 面包配香肠.
So Harbin is a very, like in Chinese, a very 洋气 city, right? It's very Western.
Yes. And it's also in our daily life.
Yeah, it's
sandwiches, hamburgers.
Yeah, that's quite fascinating because when we think about people in northeastern China, westernized is not one of the things that comes to your mind. But Harbin is such a unique existence in northeastern China. And that's sort of behind the popularity of Harbin this year, is it? What do you think? Why do you think Harbin is so popular this year?
Actually, we are working on this field. The whole city, the province is trying to bring people here. Ice and Snow World is the 25th session.
Wow.
So in the past 25 years, we all build this Ice and Snow World every year. Okay, here we have the entrance of Modern Hotel.
There used to be a lot of...
they are the volunteers who are willing to serve for southern visitors.
哎，美女，问一下你们是干嘛的？
那个公司省4间公司，然后我们这不是冰雪节嘛，助力一下咱们那个哈尔滨冰雪活动，我们开展志愿活动，
就是宣传一下。
就是因为平时的时候我们在上班嘛，然后今天就是正好赶上冰雪节，我们就过来就是能力所能及的做一些事情，发放一下热水，提供一下免费的向导，这些我们是公司党委组织的。
They are party members of a state-owned company, and they're here to provide hot water and whatever service they can to 南方宝宝 babies, darlings from the south.
Sweethearts.
Good luck. 谢谢谢谢。So this is one of the things you see that goes viral on the internet, right?
Yes, and it's simultaneously happening all around the city.
Yeah. I've seen like videos about people who say they'll give a free ride.
Taxi drivers calling to light up the St. Sophia Church. Yeah, here's the door.
Wow, beautiful. I can imagine myself in fur coat, in jewelry, and coming to a big party here. Wow, this is a hotel. 您好，
你好。
我们昨天跟你们这边问一下，能不能给我们找个讲解员带我们讲一讲？
好，谢谢。
So I came here last night and they said they can give us someone to give us a mini tour. But have you been here? What is your impression of this place?
Every time I come here, only for the ice cream part.
For the ice cream bar.
Because I don't need to live in a hotel in Harbin.
That's true.
But see the chandelier.
Wow, it's you can see the former grandeur of this place.
Yes.
And there's a bust statue.
I think that's the statue for the founder.
So this guy actually had a really tragic story, didn't he? He had a very impressive sort of rise to fame, rise to fortune, and then when the Japanese came, it was also part related to the imperial.
During the Japanese occupation period, his son was kidnapped by the Japanese troops and killed.
And brutally killed.
Yes,
and his son was a very talented pianist.
Yes.
It's such a heartbreaking story, but now its legacy gets to live on through its hotels.
And his son is also buried in Harbin, in Huangshan Cemetery.
Oh, wow.
I see here is an oil painting showing the glory days.
And it looked exactly like this. And what's fascinating about this modern hotel, it does not only have Jewish heritage, Russian heritage, it also has communist Chinese revolutionary heritage.
Yeah, just I mentioned Guo Moro lived in this hotel for 3 times.
What did he do here? Who is Guo Moro?
Oh, he's the early leader of the Communist Party.
Yes.
And also Song Qingling, the former Chinese vice premier. She is the late wife of Sun Yat-sen.
This is a photo, a very blurry photo of Madame Song Qingling when she came back from Soviet Union for
from
a meeting.
Moscow.
She stayed here. She always chose the most classy places. She knows
she
where
spent
the
a night here.
She knows where all the good places are. And this is the original owner, who's a Jewish Russian, right?
Yes,
Joseph Kasper. And what are these? So these are related to, oh wow, this is a letter by Chairman Mao Zedong and a letter by Premier Zhou Enlai.
You can see Dongbei Ju.
So there used to be meetings here.
Yeah, actually, before the founding of the People's Republic of China, they seriously considered to make Harbin the capital of China.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
That would be so cold.
So they moved to Beijing.
Beijing, which is also very cold, but less cold.
Yes, much less cold.
So Harbin just really has so many history, and you can see these
elaborate
silverware they used to use in the hotel, typewriters.
Did it remind you Titanic or something like that?
Titanic? No. A little bit, yes. Just the grandeur.
Yeah.
And the beautiful, like,
the
lavish
ladies,
dresses and parties.
The
and
beauty pageant that is a picture of.
I heard at the time the most famous musicians and artists would come here and perform.
China's first symphony orchestra, Harbin Symphony Orchestra, was set up here, originated from this city.
This is the famous Mr. Gomora, a former Communist Party leader, who used to stay here and used to have meetings here to plan the future of the country. And it's so impressive that, when they came here, China was faced with, invasions, imperialist stuff, and it's a totally different world now. Now you come back here and you see tourists, right, coming here enjoying their lives with their kids, and it's just incredible.
We are walking through a tunnel of time. It's like a flashback.
I wonder, do you think these people, when they have meetings here, they would ever imagine one day Harbin will be a popular tourist spot? And
I think it is their dream coming true.
Yes.
This is what they want their children and children's children to live in, a city like this, a society like this, and living their days in peace and love.
I mean, I didn't mean to make our live streaming such a political one, but it's true. Like, it really is a touching thing to think about.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, now we've done a little tour, and we're gonna go to get the ice cream.
Okay,
let's finish our live stream.
Let's go.
And more foreign tourists. Hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia.
Oh,
wow.
Can we talk to you for a minute?
Okay.
No worries. No
okay.
worries.
Sorry. Enjoy your trip here.
Respect their privacy.
Yeah. They have their schedule.
Yes.
See you. Bye. Hey, let's have our gloves on.
Oh, yes. For the last. This has been a really fun tour.
See, ice sculptures.
Oh, wow. Everywhere. I wonder, where do people learn to sculpt ice?
There's a competition now underway in Harbin Institute of Technology. Students from universities and institutions around China, they're trying to make art pieces from ice and snow.
Oh, wow.
If you have time, you can go there and take a seat.
I would love to. I love to visit universities. There are so many, you always feel like there's so much hope in life when you go to university.
And also, HIT provides their own tour guide along the college campus. So they show where you can go, you can learn the history of the college, and also it's a very nice place to visit.
And just to get a bit to the social economic side of things, I've read some statistics about how like only a small fraction of graduates from this Harbin University actually choose to stay in Heilongjiang in Harbin.
Yes, because they see opportunities here. They see they can have a bright future here. And also we can see just in 3 days in the January, in this New Year holiday, Harbin attracted 3 million visitors.
Oh, wow.
Generating 5.2
like vendors like that. Local business owners.
Yes. So we are really welcoming tourists around the world of the country to come here to visit us.
So there seem to be more volunteers.
So which flavor do you want?
I want the original one.
Oh.
It'll be my treat. No, actually, can it be your treat?
Let me treat you.
Thank you. 2个原味冰棍，谢谢。
2个原味，我来扫码。一起的，谢谢。
最近生意是不是特别好？超级好，超级好，好开心啊，阿姨。
好吧，我们也来像游客一样拍个照吧。
So this is the end of our live stream, and I've gotta thank you. This is the best live stream I've ever had. Thanks to your knowledge.
It's so short, so come here next time and you can enjoy your stay, and I'll buy you Dongbei barbecue.
Ooh, I love that. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, let's say bye.